About to get started here, and towing the slab, Framber Valdez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And that misses. And the home opener is underway. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the lefty kicks, delivers. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Tucker hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Batting second, the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Wyatt Langford, the next to hit. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. And in its second with an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Brian Reynolds here. And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Trout touches home and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Popped in the air, left field. Swanson pulls that one down, and that is that. And we're back. And today's starter, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Kyle Tucker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt. Now a screamer into the outfield. Trapp makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And he chases that one. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Jake Burger. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it, right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swings through that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Line drive. That's a hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Gonzalez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Outside with a breaking ball. Burger, the lead runner at second. Hayes at first, one gone. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. O'Neill Cruz getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the second, and here comes Bellinger. Ball one, no strikes. And it's caught for the out. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Dansby Swanson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout on his horse. And it gets by him. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The throw won't get there in time, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Double play ball to second. He gets there with the slide. So bases all loaded up. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now.
Armstrong.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
That one ripped. And it goes just foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Ian Happ up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's fouled off. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that'll do it. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Trout. Valdez back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. To third, Chisholm. The throw to first. One up, one down. And now the DH, Brian Reynolds.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Jose Siri. He's 0 for 1. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. Siri in his 4th year, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses there, now 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Not close with that one. Full count, 3-2. That one the other way. To first, 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Lifted in the air, right field. Trout makes the catch. 1 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. And that one handled. Steps on first for the out. Shohei Ohtani now. He made an immediate impact when he joined the league back in 2018.
He sure did, Boog. Ohtani singled in his first at-bat, won his first game on the mound, and then hit his first home run the next day. No adjustment period needed whatsoever.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count,
No
you've got
balls,
to figure out a
2
way
strikes.
to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Here at Wrigley Field. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. First pitch
That's a ball.
misses.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've
1-1.
also made the starter work really hard out there.
On the ground, right side. And a quick out, number 1.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Andy Rodriguez will hit next. On the ground, out to short. Swanson fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Brian Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point
0-1.
where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 outs, bases
No balls,
empty.
2 strikes.
In the air, right side. And that's a foul ball. Grounds 1 to short. Swanson slings to first, and the Pirates go 1-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Michael Busch now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
The batter, number 7.
1 down.
gm3.
Swanson digs in, and he's already singled in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
The other way. Berger tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 1 strike.
Rips that one center field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2-2.
And O'Neill is struck out. Two down, bases empty. Wyatt Langford, the next Pirate to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to
spin, throw, that's one. And that's all they'll get. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Runner on the goal. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Crow Armstrong, the runner at second with one away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Sia strikes him out for the second time today.
Third baseman number 13.
So up now for Chicago, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Hard hit, right side. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. Valdez back to work. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one away. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Reynolds in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That one missing inside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Hauls it in on the warning track. Up next for the Pirates, Jose Siri. 0 for 2 in this one. That one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. That one missed.
That's a really good take right there.
One ball, one strike.
Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th.
No, that's it.
And down on strikes he goes. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 0-2. In the air on the infield. Hayes hauls it in, and there's one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys will nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but
One ball,
they've not
two
been
strikes.
able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
The first baseman.
Here comes Belly
Cody
to take his cuts.
Bellinger.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gonzalez to first in time. And Bellinger is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 7th. And now, Jake Berger. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one
That's a ball.
misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball. 2-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Nate Pearson.
Number 56.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Pearson.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Half brings it in. 2 down. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out towards right center field. Tucker makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. This one popped up. And there's one down. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Late on that fastball.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Gonzalez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Ball.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bush makes the grab, 1 away. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. And the batter now, Wyatt Langford. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out there to center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab for the second out. Here's Mike Trout.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, Adam in center field. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played,
no balls,
how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And first offering is fouled off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Siri snags it, and there are 2 outs. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Chisholm at the plate with 2 away, swings through that
0-1.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. 2 outs. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Now here is Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a chopper out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Shohei Ohtani, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Langford makes the grab, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Brian Reynolds. Pearson back to work. Fastball for a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Jose Siri, the next Pirate to hit. And that is out of play. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. The Pirates up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 1 for 3. And that's
ball
off
inside.
The inside edge. Ball 1. They say you win.
1-1.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one the other way. And that's the 3rd out. Last chance for the home team. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. First pitch just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Hayes makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 55, Line Stanley.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Number 9.
And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Vidal Brujan, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout. Senga with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding